Toss here. This is a different back, and while this back has some speed to him, a nice run here made by number 21, which is DeAnthony Keller. We heard that he might run the ball. DeAnthony Kelker, I should say, on the run there. We had heard from Coach Nickel that he was more of a speed shifty back that they maybe didn't have in the other two. Not that Nickerson is slow or anything by that imagination, but DeAnthony Kelker brings a third option for them.
They're at the point right now. Get some young kids some playing time.
Yep.
Get some young kids some experience.
Yeah, but it's not like they're playing experienced kids at this point, Eleanor. I mean, look at, you have Lindberger, who's a junior. I mean, you have, obviously Nickerson and Darian Lewis and Ohaji Jackson are seniors, but there's some young kids on the team still.
They got Solon yet, Warren Harding yet, and Hoban. Not bad.
I would not want to be Bobby Nickel, the coach in his theory. I would not want to be his blood pressure medication this week. Knowing that's remaining.
Yeah.
After the game, reminder, we'll have our rock solid play of the game brought to you by Friends and Family Credit Union. There's about 100 that we could pick from Darian Lewis. But if I had to make a pick right now, I think I would pick that pass play that led to the score for Lousiville.
Oh, yeah. It's a good play.
I thought it was a nice response by them at that point in the game.
Or Lewis
on any of his carries.
Especially on specialty teams.
I was going to say, his opening kickoff, taking that back, that was...
that punt return was unbelievable.
Yeah, no, it was. Yeah, that was, yeah. He was just all over the field.
Yeah.
Lentz, appears to be Kelker again there in the backfield.
Yeah, get the young kids some playing time here.
DeAnthony with another nice pickup here. Now, here's the thing. I know that the scoreboard at the end of the night is probably going to say 35-7, maybe 42-7, but it felt like Lousiville had opportunities.
Yeah, they did. Because St. V's, except for one drive in the third quarter, all their other plays have been big plays. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like they were controlling the ball, controlling the clock.
2nd and 8. Kelker on the toss here.
Ooh.
DeAnthony, look at his speed. My, oh my. It's just a stable over there.
Whoa. What year is he, a freshman or sophomore?
DeAnthony Kelker is a sophomore.
He got some.
Next year it'll be he and Lindberger splitting snaps in the backfield. That's a scary thought for all of Northeast Ohio. Lentz will be a junior.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere. I'll back a lot of the line too.
Yeah.
Toss here, Kelker again. Kelker, look at this. Look at this. Reverses his field, does the sophomore, and picks up about 8. What do you say at this point?
Well, you tell the kid not to do that anymore.
4 carries, 42 yards.
He has 4 carries and 42 yards already, Elmer.
Yeah. But you don't want him doing that, getting the habit of running one way and turning around and going back.
Yeah, but how can you advise against it? Because he's seen Darian Lewis do it all night.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, not to be that guy, but here's a different. That was a hit. That was a really nice hit. Taking the handoff there was Caden Spry, who is another sophomore, and he was eaten up. By Lousiville's defensive front.
You can't see that number.
Approaching 4 minutes here left in the game. Been a pretty dominant effort by St. V following the opening portion of the game where it was close for a bit, and since then St. V has just really taken control. It was once 14-7, but St. V has really taken control. We'll take a break. The final 3:58 in this 28-point spread right after this.
Hi, I'm Nick Langenfeld, President and CEO of Friends and Family Credit Union. Whether you visit our main office on Erie Street South, our downtown Massillon location on Federal Avenue, or our Canton office on Whipple Avenue in the Acme Fresh Market store. Our friendly staff is committed to serving all your financial needs. Now more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
Pain is the enemy. Motion is victory. So the Spectrum Orthopedic team replaces knees and hips. We mend spines. We heal arms. With brilliant technology and simple human kindness. So you can go home faster and happier. You have one life to live. Let's get you back to living it.
At AltCare, you matter.
When we answer your call or meet with you in person, you are the top priority.
We work with your physician, pharmacy, and over 7,300 other providers. We want to be your trusted resource.
We invest in collaboration, our youth, and our community, which we will continue to serve with gratitude.
Commitment and community were the reasons we started over 30 years ago.
And why we are still here today.
AltCare, where you matter.
And we return back in here to Leopard Stadium. Lousiville trails St. V by a score of 35-7, third down here. Handoff goes to Kelker, and Kelker tries to get to the edge, and he's brought down in the open field. Dan Kennedy with a nice tackle there for Lousiville, coming from his safety spot. And brings up a fourth down now. Well, do they give Dobson a chance to try to right his wrongs tonight and kick one here? So far, it has been a struggle tonight for Luke Dobson, the senior place kicker. Has yet to knock one through, and we'll see if he can do it here.
Bringing his own ball out.
He is.
Check that ball, man.
Well, you might want to.
Might be filled with helium.
This will be a 38-yarder if they get it off, and, well, time is going to run out on them. So timeout taken by St. V. He has missed 2 field goals tonight at different times. And we were told he was pretty solid entering the night.
Yeah. But we've seen some better kickers so far this year.
We've seen some very good ones.
Yes. Because
I know you take pride in the kicker.
Yes.
I was actually impressed week 1 with McKinley's special teams.
Yeah.
He missed 28 and 38 yards.
He missed a 28-yarder and a 38-yarder, and this is yet again another about a 30.
I think it was 38.
I think they're going to give him it's going to be about a 38-yarder here.
Yeah.
37. They'll mark it on the 27-yard line. See if he can right his wrongs. He's missed a 28-yarder and a 38-yarder. See if he can make the 37-yarder right here. That's about as far as Elmer hits his lob wedge.
My driver.
On a good day.
Bad snap.
Dobson gets the kick up and clanks it off the uprights. It is
bad snaps too.
It has been so many kids' nights from St. V, and it has not been the night for Luke Dobson.
Well, I'll tell you what. Well,
bad snap.
Bad snap.
So 1st and 10 for Lousiville.
They got the youngsters in there now? Yeah.
It would appear that way. Different quarterback in the game, Caleb Miller. Young man who will probably see action next year at quarterback, I would imagine. Caleb is in the game right now, gives to running back in Andrew Essick, and Essick tries to hit the edge, and he's brought down. So as I said, next week Elmer and I will be with you at Alliance's Mount Union Stadium. See Alliance take on Canton South next week. Excited about seeing that game. Should be a really good one entering week 4. Have some nice matchups coming home from here on out.
And after next week, 2/3 of the season is going to be over.
You are correct about that.
I am a math wizard.
If that's what they call it. Caleb Miller keeps here, and Caleb just kept his footing and got a couple yards.
I know Bob's been pretty impressed with my math skills. 3rd game halfway, 4th game 2/3 of the way. What do you think, Bob?
You hearing this, Bob?
Is there any chance?
Fractions. That's what he said. They teach you that out at.
Isn't that where they dig for oil?
No, it's fracking.
Oh.
Careful. I thought you were the word wizard too.
Oh, well, I'm from Pennsylvania.
Yins, right?
Yinzers.
There you go.
Yinzers.
3rd and 5 here. Miller wants to throw. Caleb looking to step up.
Whoa.
Still looking to step up. Goes down. Give credit where credit is due there. Number 57 makes the tackle. That's Isaiah Tuck, the senior for St. V.
Nobody was open.
Appears as though they will punt it here.
And St. V's, it just has to take a knee.
At this point, that will do. Reminder, we have our Sarshone Ford wrap-up of the game coming up next. We'll give you the rock-solid play of the game, the player of the game, and then we'll also give you an idea of what to expect for the stats for tonight. A lot to get to still. Fun here by Lingenhole coming up, and it's a high one in the air.
Get away from it. Get away from it.
Heading towards the sideline and takes a check bounce out of bounds.
Don't even catch it. Just get away from it.
Well, pretty much one more snap will do it if you are St. V. Started early in the game. St. V took back the opening kickoff, 77 yards tonight. Darian Lewis, number 7. I believe we have our player of the game probably right there.
Yeah.
He's just been too impressive all night.
Yeah.
You know?
We're between him and the halfback, but his runs were unbelievable.
Yes.
Just.
He's been special.
Yes.
You know, we look each week for a game breaker, a kid who really takes the game and makes the other team change their game plan. He makes you do that.
He makes chicken salad. Never mind. That's.
I don't even want to know where you're going. Lentz takes the snap, puts a knee on it, and that should do it. So St. Vincent St. Mary from Akron makes the 40-minute drive down to Lousiville, and they come into a tough crowd here tonight at Leopard Stadium, and they walk away the winner this evening by a final score of 35-7. St. V now 2-1 on the year, Lousiville 1-2. An impressive effort this evening by the young men from Akron, Ohio. We'll wrap the game up right after this.
Orthopedic injuries can happen at any time. Sometimes they're minor, and a trip to our urgent care is appropriate. and sometimes life finds you with a traumatic orthopedic injury. At Spectrum Orthopedics, our skilled orthopedic trauma surgeons will be there for you, ready to treat the most delicate of cases with the highest quality of care and simple human kindness, so you can get back to life faster. Spectrum Orthopedics, we are here for you.
Wake up with Canton's Morning News. Pam Cook reports all the news, traffic, and weather you need to get your day started. News Talk 1480 WHBC. Online at WHBC.com.
There is something special about our community.
It's a feeling, a spirit, and you can sense it and see it in everyone who lives and works here.
Everyone in our community matters.
You matter.
It's a simple concept,
yet its message carries a great impact, which we all need to hear.
Every conversation, each Pay It Forward message can have an incredible impact on someone else's life.
It can start with just 2 simple words.
You matter.
You matter.
You matter.
1480 WHBC presents the High School Football TV Game of the Week. The Alt Care TV Game of the Week is brought to you by SARTA, Northern Ohio Honda Dealers, Spectrum Orthopedics, Old Carolina Barbecue, MCTV, Friends and Family Credit Union, Altman Hospital, Sarshone Ford, Omni Orthopedics, CSC Federal Credit Union, and AltCare, and can be seen locally on This TV Canton.
Final score tonight, St. V 35, Lousiville 7. A very impressive effort by the Irish coming on the road tonight to beat Louisville here at Leopard Stadium. John Bozica, Elmer Sheets, Bob Jeffries, and our image video crew this evening. We thank everyone that's been a part of this broadcast, and we want to go through some final things on the Sarshone Ford wrap-up of the game. First, we will start with the stats, team and individual. Elmer, go ahead.
Okay, the final stats are for St. V's rushing 208 yards, for Louisville 58. Passing yards for St. V's 105, for Louisville 146. First downs for St. V's 16, Louisville 7. Total yards 313 for St. V's, 204 for Louisville. St. V's had the 1 turnover, Louisville had 0, and penalty-wise, St. V's had 3 for 35 yards, and Louisville had 6 for 40 yards. Individually, for the home team, Louisville, Tyler Jackson was 10 for 18, 146 yards, and 1 TD. Connor Alderman had 11 rushes for 25 yards. Zach Seaman had 4 catches for 88 yards and 1 TD, and A.J. Lingenhol had 3 catches for 25. For the victorious St. V's football team, Nat Lentz was 6 for 13, 67 yards. George Lindenberg had 16 rushes for 124. Also, quarterback-wise, Darren Lewis also threw a touchdown pass of 38 yards.
Haji Jackson.
Oh, that guy. Jackson had 2 catches for 46 for one TD. Darren Lewis had 4 catches for 54, and Lewis also had a 77-yard kickoff return.
All right, so our player of the game this evening, really no surprise, Elmer, it went to one Darian Lewis, and he was just all over the field. Our Altman Hospital player of the game. I know that we're going to show the highlight here in a moment. His opening kickoff that he took back of 77 yards. He just set the tone from early, Elmer. He really did.
He's special. He, as we said before. Boy, he's just out running people.
You can't guard what he does, can you?
No. you'd have to play 14 guys to stop him.
He's just that good.
And they'd all have to be fast.
They would. They would
all have to be fast.
He's just impressive.
He's
All right.
very impressive.
So our player of the game, Darian Lewis, Allman Hospital player of the game. Then our rock solid play of the game, brought to you by Friends and Family Credit Union. This was a good ball here, Elmer. It was Tyler Jackson, the senior quarterback, to Zach Seaman. The one score tonight for Lousiville. This was a nice ball.
This is an 80-yard TD pass.
There you go.
That was a nice throw. He's almost going to get caught here.
And who's the one that almost got him?
Superman.
Darian Lewis.
Superman.
Still though, congrats to them on the rock solid play of the game. It was an impressive play when it happened. Elmer, your final thoughts?
Well, going into this game, I used the word physicality, and I think that both teams showed that. I just think that, St. V's had, I guess, a little bit better skill guys tonight, but both teams played tough. They didn't give up. They played hard, and, as you mentioned, the coach from Lousiville, I think he has something to build on here. There's no question about that. The St. V's, they got a tough road to head. They got Hoban. How did I tell you? They got
Hoban, Warren, and Solon.
Solon. That's no easy task, but be interesting to see how well they do in those 3 games.
Thanks to my color commentator tonight, Elmer Sheets. Thanks to our statistician, Bob Jeffries. Thanks to our image video crew, our director, Billy Smith, and everyone in the truck downstairs. Until next week, thanks for tuning in to the All Care TV Replay Game of the Week. I'm John Bozica signing off. Final score this evening, St. Vincent St. Mary, a winner over Louisville, 35-7. Enjoy Darian Lewis as we say goodnight.